Have you ever seen a picture of Japan? Maybe you saw a bright red temple, or perhaps a garden with perfectly placed stones. There is a special feeling to these places, you know. It's a feeling of calm and wonder. This is the beauty of Japan. And honestly, it's not just about what you see. It's about how it makes you feel inside. It's a quiet joy that whispers to your heart. This feeling comes from a deep connection to the world around us. To understand Japan, we must first look at a map. You'll see that Japan is not one big piece of land. It's actually a long chain of islands. There are 4 main islands that most people live on. But there are also thousands of smaller islands scattered in the sea. Now let's look closer at these islands. You'll notice they are not flat. Japan is a land of mountains, so many mountains. The most famous mountain is, of course, Mount Fuji. It has a beautiful, perfect cone shape that is covered in snow. But there are countless other mountains too. They create deep valleys and winding rivers. Living so close to nature has a big effect on daily life in Japan. Think about a traditional Japanese house. It often has sliding doors made of paper called shoji. These doors can be opened wide to let the outside in. You can feel the breeze, hear the birds, and see the garden from your room. The house is not a box to keep nature out. This connection to the land also shapes the things people create. Look at Japanese art, for example. You will often see paintings of mountains, rivers, and trees. The food people eat is also deeply connected to the land and the seasons. Each season brings new and delicious things to eat. In Japan, there is a special way of thinking about beauty. It is an idea called Wabi Sabi. Wabi Sabi is about finding beauty in things that are not perfect. It's about appreciating things that are simple, natural, and have a story. Another important idea is called shibui. This word describes a beauty that is simple, subtle, and not flashy. A third idea that shapes Japanese aesthetics is called yugen. It refers to a beauty that is hinted at, rather than shown completely. These ideas all point to one thing, a love for simplicity. In Japanese design, there is often a lot of empty space. This love for nature and simplicity can be seen everywhere in Japan. One of the most famous examples is the cherry blossom season in the spring. People gather under the trees for picnics, a tradition called hanami. The blossoms are only here for a week or 2 before they fall. Another wonderful example is the Japanese garden. They use rocks, sand, water, and plants to create a scene from nature. This aesthetic sense is also found in traditional arts. Think of the art of flower arranging, called ikebana, or consider the tea ceremony, called chado. It is a very slow and graceful ritual for preparing and drinking tea. The beauty of Japan is so famous because it speaks to a deep human need. We all long for peace, calm, and a connection to something larger than ourselves. It shows us that beauty is not just in grand or expensive things. It can be found in a single flower, a cracked teacup, or the sound of rain on the roof.